And so we are back with another week of Yakuza Fiancé. And might I say, anyone that is still hoping for a sweet romance, the exit is towards your left, my right, okay? Because this ain't the series. It's very toxic. As clearly shown, Kirishima is like, I want to have my cake and eat it too. AK is he'll allow Yoshino to cheat on him, but then he wants to take out who she's cheating with. But then he's allowed to cheat on her and still run back into her. Do you not see the irony for that? And obviously, Showa, who cares for her, but knowing that he's a little twisted, possibly due to being also raised in such an environment, I'm not too sure he'll be the best option like people are hoping for. Two red flags. One might be pink, slightly less red than the other, but who knows? But Kirishima, you're getting jealous? For what? That's her childhood friend. When will Showa pop back up again? We'll see. But nonetheless, we'll see how this continues on and how much more bright red can Kirishima get in this week's episode 5 of Yakuza Fiancé. Oh yeah, she gets sick in the summer. Oh yeah, he brought her to the hospital. That's yeah. Okay. At least he's well aware that there's people that's out for his head. Oh, yeah. That wouldn't be her love. That would just be her wanting to strangle you. Oh, I don't get it. God almighty. Dang. As soon as you come back from school, there's fine. Gosh dang. Hold on, they got like a green room. Is that on the roof? Mm. Oh, that means she's in her last. Oh, yeah, they're in their last year because she's 17. Yeah, yeah. No, 16, 17. Uh, y'all could have done like some blood tests. That's. I don't trust your cousin. You mean the he may look? No. At least she's close with her cousin. Mm. Oh, oh. I wonder if that's true. Oh, she gonna have problems with Kirishima. Do not take my cousin away. Don't take my sister away. Oh. Yeah, cousin is like, you taking my cousin away. You taking my sister away. You really love your dad? You're right, Tsubaki. Oh my god. Lord have mercy. Nah, why you want to know? Yeah. Oh no, y'all getting along. What? That look like diabetes. Oh, you interrupted a cousin again. Ooh. Ooh. Cousin said, you interrupt me twice. Twice you interrupted me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. She read you like, oh. What happened? The test? They're gonna have a talk. What's gonna happen? But then again, Yoshino doesn't care about him like that, so it don't even matter. Oh. Oh. Cuz, why you do your cuts like that? Cuz, what you do with Yoshino's kidney? And she don't got... Oh, she does. From it, is that what you got from Yoshino? You sold her blood? Right. Yeah. Yeah. She said, "You touch my sister, I'm like, oh, that's family for you, bro." That's family for you, bro. Nah. She's sending pictures. Oh, she's like, for a picture. Now, I know for certain, everyone that probably saw the previews, because, you know, they upload previews like 2 days before or 2 to 3 days before the actual episode drops. So, you know, the actual episode drops on a Monday. So, between Wednesday or Thursday of the week before, they'll drop previews on the official website. I know if people saw this episode preview, they're like, this girl might be... she got a nasty attitude or anything of that sort. If you're anime only, but if you're manga readers, you know about Yoshino. I mean, I know Yoshino, Tsubaki, right? And obviously, these two are like sisters. They really care for each other, despite like how family bloodline works, even in the Yakuza. But overall, real life family dynamics can be very strange to really get a grasp on, because in this case and scenario, her mom was with another man, but at the same time had to... It's a whole mess, so don't even try to... like, it legit... So she's like half cousin or something like that, and her aunt is like her half aunt, like... It's whatever. Family is family at the end of the day. And as we clearly see, these two grew up with each other despite, you know, living in different parts of Japan. One in Osaka, the other in Kyoto. But they care about each other very deeply, right? But I find it so funny that, like, both Tsubaki and Kirishima are quite alike, just in different shades, right? Tsubaki and Kirishima are very much the F-boy and F-girl. She's just a little bit more elegant with it. She got her side pieces lined up ready, and whoever is the main dish, they say everybody else can go. Same thing with Kirishima. And both of these characters deeply care for Yoshino. Now, as Yoshino stated in the episode, late into the episode, that she trusts her cousin more, obviously because they grew up with each other, they know each other, she's very comfortable around her cousin. And as she stated, if her cousin someday decides to, you know, stab her back or anything of that sort, then that's really on Yoshino's fault, because she put her trust in her. Kirishima now is, she's not used to him, and a lot of the stuff he does is so out of track, just out of mind. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense when you're trying to make sense of his actions, because he's a masochist, but at the same time he's a sadist. A lot of his methods is just unethical. Like, you can't really make sense of Kirishima. You can't put normal mindset standards to Kirishima, you know, because she doesn't know what to expect from him. But with Tsubaki kind of being on that same way of thinking, but obviously she paints it as, I'm dainty, cute, d'amour, you know, type thing. But at the same time, there is a level of sincerity when she does stuff, I think a lot more than Kirishima. So there's that. I just didn't, again, I'm gonna have to reread the manga. I'm gonna reread it. But that answered your questions from episode 1, where everybody thought, oh, Yoshino was stupid to go selling her kidneys. Listen, again, stop trying to put everyday normal 9-to-5 job morals into this. Is dealing with the Yakuza, and if they say I'm gonna cut off my pinky to spite my enemy, they're literally going to do that. And she was really about, she's like, to spite you and show you I'm really about this life, I'm gonna sell my kidney. And here's the for. Now, I forgot that her family does deal with the medical side, medical world, even though they're probably a little bit corrupt. And given the fact that her new dad, Tsubaki's new dad or something of that sort, is in the medical, he's basically the CEO of the company. And she more likely is going to school for medical practices and everything, so she knows hands-on. So the fact that she's like, you know what, I'm not going to do this to my cousin, even though she insisted on me taking out her kidney and everything, and obviously it's probably not her, but people she knew of already, but I'm going to take out her blood. Now, that much liters of blood should be damaging towards a person, but I don't remember if they explained why she took out that much or her agenda for taking out that much blood from Yoshino, but she was not going to take out her kidney. And even when you see the scar, usually after such a procedure, it should be a bigger, I mean, it could be an incision, but like usually a scar like that looks a little bigger, especially when you're taking out an organ and all that stuff. So it was pretty suspicious, but at least we know that no organs were actually taken. She swapped it out for blood and just gave her the 4 mil and saying, you know, Yoshino knowing her cousin and knowing Kirishima, right? And she knows that like the background story and the family lineage of her cousin. She's like, you know, I know my cousin was the one operating on me and all that stuff, but here's the money and all of that. So she knew exactly when she left to have to go back to the school and everything. She kind of probably already vaguely knew what Kirishima and Tsubaki were talking about. And hence why she made the notion saying that, like, even if my cousin was to go behind my back, you guys got together and she decided to betray me. Again, I still wouldn't blame her. I'll just probably more so blame myself because that was on me for trusting her. That, again, that will be in the lines of like, how would I say, that would be more in like, that tells more about the individual than it tells about yourself, you know? And so in this episode alone too, it also showed like, whoa, there's someone that can match the madness of Kirishima. And I think for the first time, he has never dealt with that. So the fact that he found someone who's closer to Yoshino, who loves her more than him, and cares deeply for her and her well-being, and the fact that she's kind of in line the same way of how he deals with people and how she acts and all that stuff, but with more of a protective side towards Yoshino than even he has. I think that startled him because he knew that, like, by the words she said, that, like, if you do anything to hurt Yoshino, no procedure in this world will make it that you can be able to find her. And then also, it was like an underlining threat that I will be also the same one to take you out if you do anything to hurt her. You know, I stand by that sisterhood. I stand by it, okay? Stand with each other. So I think in a way, he kind of met his match with Tsubaki, and I love it. I love it, okay? But nonetheless, if you read the manga version of this, do tell me how you felt about this week's episode versus the chapter adapted. Of course, no further than that, no spoilers. But if you're anime only, how do you feel overall about this week's episode of Yakuza Fiancé episode 5? Links are in the description box, so you guys go check it out, as well as full video will be on my Patreon for you guys to also check on there as well. And the support is always appreciated. And I'm Kimi-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!